Deep Dive Spirit Crew. Got Brock here today. Gonna do a little product review. What I got going on is I figured out some of my transom on my 1973 222. You can see it's not really that great looking, so I got to knock down all these edges and everything. And I've been doing that with the sanding board by hand. I had a subscriber recommend a product over at Harbor Freight, so I moseyed on over and picked it up. So we're gonna do a little product review on this. It is a Baxter 15-inch straight line sander. So let's get this bad boy up and take a look at it. All right, it's nice and heavy. Let's check out the quality here. Thing looks to be in order. Let's get some sandpaper on this thing and give it a try. Do you want to put a little bit of oil in it first? Always take a little bit of oil and put a couple drops in your air tools, because your air lines do have condensation in them usually, unless you got some kind of separator in your line, which I do not. So let's give it a try. During this intermission, I do want to give a shout out to my #1 fan, Mr. Brooks Moon. What's up, buddy? Keep wearing that Deep Dive Spirit Crew merch. I like seeing you in that hat. Appreciate you. All right, got everything ready to go. Let's try to knock this down right quick. Well, I can't say it works. It works pretty well. I'm gonna have to upgrade my air compressor though. My little 2.5 gallon air compressor is not gonna push this any more than about 45 seconds to a minute. Then I have to stop and let my air compressor catch up. So I would recommend having a 5 gallon air compressor at least to run one of these. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get one. What I'm trying to do is form up these ledges on the outside. I got to attach that with some poly resin, and I cut some relief cuts in the Cusa so that it actually form to the curve of the boat. And I cut these 2x4s into wedges so I can wedge it and press it against the side. And so what I'll do now is take these back loose, mix up some thickened resin, and then butter up the back side of this Cusa, and then press it into the sides and let that cure for a few days. And then I'll come back and actually cut some standers to go up under from the bottom of the Cusa down to the deck, and 3 or 4 places along there to give it some extra reinforcement underneath. And then I'll be ready to, that should be ready to have lay deck across it once I'll put a bulkhead across here. But that's what I've got going on. You can see where my layout lines are, where my Cusa is going to be butted up against that. So I'm going to take some acetone and clean the fiberglass before I try to stick it on.